Today I've got you another power yoga session. I haven't done one of these for a few weeks, so let's come to kneeling position and just settle with the palms facing up towards the sky. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just come into a place of stillness and presence. Relaxing the shoulders down towards the hips. And relaxing the jaw. After our next in-breath, we're going to bring the arms up to the sky, cup the elbows, go away. And then let's just circle the arms around the body. Just circling in one direction. Lovely example of a downward dog. My glamorous assistant, and then reverse those circles. And then bringing it back to center, just cupping the elbows and just take the elbows backwards, really opening the chest. Breathe. And then let's find hands and knees. So hands facing forwards, pressing the ground away. Let's take our spine through. Cow on our in-breath and cat pose on our out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. Bring it back to neutral spine, walking the hands so the fingertips are facing towards the knees, and you can curl the toes under and take it back. The heel of the hand will come off, that's absolutely fine. Just be here. Lovely stretch for the forearms. Take our hands now, we can do one or both at the same time, the backs of the palms on the floor. Let's take the triceps round towards the front. You might notice I can only do this, I can do this okay on my right and my left I really struggle. So just work with your body. And then let's bring it back. So coming back onto our heels, just interlace those hands. Give them a little circle. Good boy. And then we're going to come into our Lalasana pose. So really firing up the abdominals. So hands are in line with the knees. In breath, open the collarbone, and then our out breath, we're going to bring the chin to our chest and we bring the knees up to the collarbone. Hold for here, shift the weight forward to the shoulders, squeezing the thighs together for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the knees down, interlace the hands behind the back and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Slight bend in the elbow. And come forwards to our down dog, curling the toes under, hips come back. Move in your down dog if that feels nice. Press the ground away, bend the knees loads. Tailbone up towards the sky. shoulders up towards the ears, really gripping with the fingers, wrapping the triceps, pressing the ground away. Onto the ball of the foot, all the way forwards for a plank. Pressing the ground away here. And we're going to come onto the tops of the toes if that's available to you. So again, we're just pressing the ground away. Really active in the core. And then lowering down. Slower than you want to. Ground. Hands are going to come to our oscillating cobra. On our in-breath, back of the heart lifts. On our out-breath, front of the heart takes us down. So in-breath, pressing through the toes, the feet, the front of the feet. And out-breath. One more time. Curling the toes, lift up, press back to our down dog, and we walk the feet to the hands. Bend the knees loads again here, and we're going to cup the elbows. Have a little rotation, that feels nice. And then relax the arms down and let's roll up to our standing position. In breath. Out breath, taking hold of the elbows, so whichever ones you did last time, swap that over. And let's just circle again. You might be plunking, clicking, absolutely fine. Reverse those circles. Bringing it back to center. In breath, out breath, forward fold. In breath, come to a halfway lift. Out breath, we're going to step back with our right leg. So right leg steps back, coming down to Anjaneyasana, low lunge, knee comes down to the floor. In breath, bringing it up. Just having a moment here, just being in this pose. Tucking the pelvis under, bring the ribs together and down. Out breath, we're going to frame the front foot, lift up, take it back, toes can come up. Front leg can be bent loads. Breathe here. And then we place the right hand down, left hand comes forward, up and back. Take it back, relax down, the ear to the shoulder, really active in the right leg. And our knee should be over our ankle. And then place that hand down. And we're going to take the left foot back to join the right foot. In our down dog. Rolling all the way forward, side plank. Onto the tops of the toes again. And then lowering it down. Coming up for our baby cobra. All the way down. Lift up, push back. Right leg lifts on our in-breath. Right leg forwards. On our out breath, left foot joins right, and then we lift up to standing. So in breath, out breath, in breath, halfway lift, out breath, step back. This time left foot steps back into our low lunge. Frame the right foot, left leg lifts, extend, so extended pyramid pose, toes can come up towards the sky, keep that spine long, right foot comes back down, left hand down, right arm forward, up and back. Bringing it back, we step the right foot back to our down dog. And then again, come forwards onto the front of the feet. And then slowly lowering it down into baby cobra. Lowering it down, lift up, push back. This time left leg rises, and then left leg steps forward, right leg joins left, and then we lift to standing. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Breathe here. Bring our feet together, come down into our chair pose. Tucking the lower belly in, bringing the hands in towards the chest, and we're going to twist towards the right knee, so taking the spine slightly forwards, keeping the knees glued together, shoulders down, belly in. Check your knees are in line. Bring it back to center. Lower down, extend legs. Let's half forward fold, full forward fold. Step back with our right leg. Again, come through Anjaneyasana, this time with our leg lifted if we can. In breath here. Out breath. Come back, extended pyramid pose. Foot comes down. We step the left leg back to the right for our downward dog. All the way forward to high plank, onto the front of the toes, and then this time chaturanga and up dog if you can. Retract the chin slightly, push back to our down dog. Right leg lifts on our in-breath, right knee to our nose on our out-breath. Keep it here. We're going to lower the knee down towards the ground. Lift it up. Lower down. Lift it up. Lower down. Lift it up. And we step that right foot forwards. So again, we come back into that lunge position. So lifting up. Coming back to our extended pyramid pose. Placing the right foot down, bringing the left hand down to the ground, right arm comes forward, up and back. Bring the right foot. Take the left knee down. If you need to pad, you can. We're going to come up, uncurl the toes to everybody's favourite pose, to arrow lunge. Okay, so here, I'll show you first of all, so you can just lift up on the toe here with your fingers down. That's fine. If you want to, you can bring up, you can use your thigh, or finally coming up. Really pressing through the feet. Breathe. One more breath. And then frame that right foot, bring that knee back down, curl the toe under, and stepping forwards to forward fold. Into Utkatasana chair pose. And then standing to finish. Breathe. So in breath, you take it up. Out breath, let's sink down into our chair pose. Bring the hands into the chest. This time we twist to the left. Shoulders down. Belly pulled in. Bringing it back to center. Fold it forward. Half forward fold. Full forward fold. This time we step back with our left leg, coming in to lunge with the leg raised if you can. Frame that foot. Take it for extended pyramid pose. Place the right foot back, stepping back for our down dog. Come through our vinyasa, onto plank, onto the front of the feet. Lowering it down, chaturanga down if you can. Elbow through waist. Up to up dog. Curling the toes. Take it back to our down dog. So lifting left leg this time. Left knee comes to nose. And we lower it down. Lift up. Lower. Lift. One more. Lower. Lift. And we step it forward. Then for our lunge. Frame the left foot, taking it to extended pyramid pose. Right hand comes down, forward up and back with our left. Squeezing the glute. Bring that left hand down, take the right knee down to the ground. Lifting up, this time we're going to prepare ourselves for our arrow lunge. So uncurl the toes, hands come either side of the left foot and lift up, really squeeze those glutes, work the legs, and if you want to, option, use the thigh or come up. Retract the chin, breathe here. Kind of get a bit lower in your legs. One more breath. Hands come forward, lower that knee down, well done. It's really hard that guys. And step right foot forward to left. Forward fold. Up for Utkatasana chair pose. And then back up to standing. Breathe. Okay, so we're going to come back to Utkatasana, to our chair pose. Hands here. Lifting our right foot up to our glute. Stepping it back slower than you want to. Finding the ground there with that right foot. Lifting up to our lunge. And then we're going to come into our warrior two. So I'm just going to spin around. Warrior two. Take it for reverse warrior. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Bringing it back to warrior two. Taking the feet, both of the feet forwards, almost pigeon-toed feet. In breath, out breath. Forward fold, bringing the elbows in, so almost like chaturanga elbows, And then we take the toes towards the corners of the mat. And then we're going to come up into our goddess pose. So hips come down. And we're here. Really trying to externally rotate with the thighs here. Pressing down on the outer blades of the feet. Come up for our stand. Coming back into warrior two. Let's come back for reverse warrior. And then we're going to come to Anjaliasana. So get these arms lined up. Press into that front foot. And I'm wobbling today. Lifting up for half. Bringing that right foot forwards. Up to our standing. So you've got one more of those, so on the opposite side. So this time we ground down through our right foot. Bring ourselves into chair pose. Lifting left foot off the floor. Slower than you want to, taking it back. Lowering it down. Come back up into that lunge. Taking it out, open it to warrior two. So lining up the heel to the inner arch of the back foot. Flipping it back for reverse warrior. Taking it forwards. And one more. And back to warrior two. Again, pigeon those feet. In breath. Out breath. This time let's take the hands behind the back if you can. And then heel of the hands together. Relax those arms down. Taking the toes out to the corners of the mat, we come back into that goddess pose. Find your goddess pose. Bringing it up to our standing, come back to warrior two. Reverse warrior. And then we find Anjaliasana. So not Anjaliasana. Even half moon, floating half moon. Oh, I can't find it. So you can touch the floor if you want to, guys. Ardha Chandrasana. Floating half moon. Bring that foot forwards. Let's lift up the standing. And exhale. In breath. Out breath. Step it back into our down dog. On to plank. Coming on to the front of the toes last time. And lower it down to the ground. And curl those toes. So we're going to take our right arm. So come up on your elbows. We're going to take our right arm, bring it across the body. Keep the hips glued down to the floor. And we're going to take our left hand, bend our left foot. If you can't grab the foot, don't worry. Just the emphasis is getting it there. Okay, so this arm is in front. We're going to try and keep the hips down. I just want you to stretch through here. You can even lift the knee up. Try and keep the knees together, not splayed out. So we're going to pull and push, pull and push. Opening the chest as well. Let's take that arm long, rolling onto your side. And again, just this time really pull the heel into the buttock, tuck the pelvis under. and release. Swapping that over, so left hand comes in front, right hand grabs hold of the right foot. Pull and push, pull and push. Open the chest, tuck the pelvis. And then you're going to roll on to your side. Tuck the pelvis under, heel comes to buttock. And then release. Hands underneath the shoulders, lift up, taking the hips back to our heels. Taking the fingertips back, and if you've got that availability, you can lift the hips up. Lower the hips down. Swing those legs round. Take the legs up to the sky, flex in the feet. Breathe. And then lower those legs down. Let's just take the knees over to the left. And then take them over to the right. And then bringing it back to center, ending in your Shavasana. You're just breathing here, relaxing, sinking into the earth, feeling the earth, and your contact with the earth with your body. Filling the body with breath. And when you're ready, you can stay in your Shavasana as long as you need to, but we're going to hug the knees in. Give yourself a big hug. And bring yourselves up to sitting. Take an in-breath and out-breath. And thank you guys for practicing with me today. I hope you found it a bit challenging, maybe a bit different. So let me know how you got on, and I'll see you soon. Bye.